This is a video of strong opinions. I'm not gonna hold back at all. I hope you're ready. Welcome to another video from Cardboard East. My name is Jay. I play board games from Asia and share what I find with all of you. Happy holidays, everyone. This time of year, we see a lot of crazy content. Best games of all time. Best games of 2024. Most cozy games. Best games to stuff in your stocking. Best two-player games. Games that just felt right for me. Games that were new to me. It's all crap. This video is about the best snacks for board game day. Months ago, Tim posted something on Instagram about look at my new snacks that I'm bringing for a game day. And I made a slightly mean comment about how his nut selection had a severe lack of pistachios. And while I did feel guilty about being a little mean, I felt very passionate about that answer. Sorry, Tim. So today I'm gonna answer the most important question: what snacks should you provide at game day? Number 15, right off the list, are potato chips. That's right, not chips. But Jay, what about chips and salsa? What about chips and guacamole? Look, I love Mexican food, but I don't want salsa dripping all over my Vida Lacerda. I don't want to play a worker placement game and all of a sudden there's brick, there's wheat, and there's a big mountain of guacamole. No, I don't want that. No, thank you. So we're talking chips, right here at the very bottom of the list. Now, if I'm going to this event, I'm gonna want some kettle chips, maybe some jalapeno kettle chips, or maybe salt and vinegar. That's my jam. If you're gonna come at me with these weird, crazy flavors like barbecue or some weird seafood thing, no, get out of here. You're not welcome. I like potato chips because they're salty and savory, and there's something that you can munch on throughout the course of a long game. And we're gonna talk about that as you go up this list. Number 14 is a very rare exception, and that is Choco Pie. Now, this is just any other Choco Pie. This is the matcha Choco Pie. If you don't know what this is, I'm sorry that you're living the life that you have. This is so delicious. It's so good. It's like a matcha cake with cream inside, covered with chocolate. Now, this is a rare exception because normally milk chocolate is not allowed in this house. No, done. We're done. We're done with milk chocolate. I'm not 7 anymore. You want milk chocolate? Go somewhere else, because that's not where I want to be. I'll tolerate it. I'll be nice. I'll be polite. It's like, oh yeah, that looks really good. But no, this is one of 2 times where milk chocolate is allowed on this list. So yeah, that means that I would rather have this Choco Pie than virtually any other candy bar from America. Yeah, that's right. I said that. Whatchamacallit? Whatchamup. There are a few exceptions to that. I do forgive Twix because that was my candy of choice as a child. Matcha Kit Kat gets an automatic pass. And anything with a dark chocolate variant, yeah, you're pretty good to go. Now, Snickers has this new pecan, and while that's kind of fun and cool, I'll let that slide for a very narrow window. But so far, chips and Choco Pie are officially allowed on this list. Number 13, pineapple cake. You don't know what pineapple cake is? Well, I'm so sorry that your life has led you to this point, because you have had a life without pineapple cake. What you're gonna do is you're gonna get in your car, go to the nearest Asian grocery store, and buy pineapple cake from Taiwan. Now, the brand that's there is probably not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. And this one is just okay. All my friends in Taiwan know what a real good pineapple cake is. And you get this nice little cakey outside and this gooey pineapple in the center. Number 12, ice cream. Now let's talk ice cream here. Now, ice cream is a little weird because it does go against what I said about the potato chips. Because potato chips you can have for a nice long period of time. Ice cream is just kind of there for maybe a few minutes. That's not going to last an entire worker placement game. It'll last, a few rounds or so, and then it'll be gone. And then you're going to be left maybe wanting more. But it's ice cream. So while we're talking ice cream, let's talk about Jay's favorite flavors. You have mint chocolate chip. That is acceptable. Coffee. That is also acceptable. Vanilla bean vanilla, like with the actual vanilla beans. That is also acceptable. And if you crush in some mint Milanos into that mix, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you a lot. But right now, at the top of my list is butter pecan, with a big caveat of adding more pecans, because no butter pecan has enough pecans in the butter pecan. I'm sorry, I don't know what it is. I want more pecans. Number 11, Blondie. No, not the singer, but it's like a brownie, but made out of white chocolate. I know, you're going crazy right now. You're throwing stuff at this screen, but blondies are so good. Some white chocolate, maybe a few nuts, and some cranberries, like dried cranberries, all in there. It is amazing. And if you don't believe me, come over and I'll bake it for you. I do have a special little recipe that I've made. I used to own a bar in Taipei. I made this and I sold it for one night during a tasting that I had. And a woman bit into this square of blondie and she just almost orgasmed right there at the bar. And she's just like, oh my God, I think I'm pregnant, because it was that good. And you know what? Her friend ordered some. She just immediately ordered like 3 orders of it. It's that good. It's so decadent. I mean, it's mostly butter and sugar, but it's so unbelievably good. Now, just like ice cream, it is kind of limiting because you have this one piece here and you kind of savor it, and it's not going to last the entire game. It's not a game-long snack. It's just meant here to be a and then be done. But we're moving right along to number 10, banana bread pudding. Now, I know that's kind of crazy here, but follow me along. This isn't just any banana bread pudding. This is the banana bread pudding of my bar that I used to have. So what we did is I would take bananas and I'd put them into a jar, and then I'd fill that jar up with Jameson whiskey. Yeah, that's right, whiskey. It's a bar. Deal with it. You're gonna let this stay in this jar and flip it over maybe a couple of days, maybe for about a week. Then you're gonna filter out all the bananas, keep the bananas in a bowl, and then put all that whiskey back into the bottle. And you're gonna have like whiskey infused with bananas, and it is absolutely amazing. I sold those as shots and people loved it at the bar. They absolutely loved it. But came the question, what do I do with all these bananas? Well, restaurants do not like waste. My bar did not like waste. So I took the bananas, put some stale bread, because we also made sandwiches, sugar, cream, butter, and then you have bread pudding with whiskey infused banana bread pudding. And it will just knock you out. It's so good. It's perfect for the winter time, and it takes a long process. But the best part is when you have this bread pudding, you also have the whiskey to go with it. Banana infused whiskey, whiskey infused banana bread pudding. Brings me back just thinking about it. Number 9, introduced to me this year, and that is Krugnoten. Krugnoten? Krugnoten, I don't know how to pronounce it. And essentially it's just little drops of gingerbread, baked into little tiny cookies. But so good. In fact, you can take the crouton, put it into ice cream, and heavy. It's that good. It's so good, and it fits that long game profile where I could have a bowl of it and just snack away little bits here and there, and it's perfect. It does the job perfectly. But we're moving up on this list. Number 8, beef jerky. Now, if you come at me with some jack links, I'm going to throw you right out of here. No, get out. Just get out. Just get out. Turn off this video and go into a corner and think about life choices. Think about them. Because if the best you have to offer me are like some weird jack links or some gas station brand beef jerky, I'm going to slap you in the face with some Slim Jim. Now, I did say gas station beef jerky, but if you go to Buc-ee's gas station has this huge aisle of beef jerky, and there's tons of beef jerky in there. They have like some Korean flavored ones, they have garlic flavored ones, they have this weird honey jalapeno ones. And oh, honey jalapeno is by far the best. I've had them all. That's right, I have eaten every single flavor of beef jerky at Buc-ee's, and that honey barbecue one, it just does something right. Like it just goes into my soul and fills all those holes that I had from childhood. But you gotta cut up the beef jerky. I know that's just, it's sinful thinking about it. But like you just gotta cut it up to make it a little snacky bits. It's cutting up beef jerky, it wrinkles my soul. but it kind of unwrinkles when I eat the jerky, so it kind of evens out. Number 7 is a hot take. It's really high up on this list, but it's an unsung hero, and I'm talking about popcorn. Now, if you say, oh, I got lots of microwave popcorn, I'm going to take that box, slap you in the face with it, and send you on your merry way. I won't even give you the decency of calling 911. No, no, no. Look, you can just buy corn kernels like this. Pour a little bit of oil in a pot, dump this in, cover it, and you're done. That's it. Incredibly cheap, super light, and then you can flavor it however you want. The problem that I have with a lot of other popcorns, other than like making it yourself at home, is that the flavors are way too strong or way too sweet. I don't like it. I want to make it myself so I can control the flavors. And homemade popcorn is just nice. It's nice, it's light, it's fluffy, like a little bit of salt, and it's a big bowl. It could last the entire game. And you can make a huge portion, give some to everyone, and you know what? It's not loud. It's painful playing a game where you're trying to think, using all your capacity, and then Bubba over there is eating potato chips that are just crinkling and crackling. You know how that nice soft break that popcorn gives. I learned this the hard way. I'm ashamed. I am ashamed. I'm going to open up to everyone here and just say, I snuck potato chips into a movie theater and I ate them instead of popcorn. And I didn't realize how loud potato chips are. Popcorn breaks soft. No one can hear you. Potato chips, incredibly loud. And the movie that I watched, that I ate these potato chips in, was The Quiet Place. I'm a terrible human being. I have made terrible choices. But popcorn is high on this list for a reason, and that's why. I apologize to everyone in that theater, but this potato chips were good. And that's right, they were jalapeno and salt and vinegar. Ring, ring. Hello, who is it? Oh, it's for me? Number 6, wasabi peas. You don't know what wasabi peas are? They're here. These are one of these Asian snacks that have somehow penetrated the American market. You can find these in Walmart. It's crazy. Dried peas with some processed thing that kind of tastes like wasabi. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Processed flavored with dried peas is just really, really good. What can I tell you? It is savory, so it can last that huge game. It can last a long game, and it's really cheap. Nice big bowl and some wasabi peas. But it's spicy enough. It gives enough kick that you don't want to eat a lot. You just have a little bit here and there, and you gotta pace yourself with that longness of the game. This is a quality board game snack. Number 5 is gonna be a little bit of a wild card here, tamagoyaki. Now, I know what you're thinking. What is tamagoyaki? And if you know what tamagoyaki is, you're awesome. Welcome to Team Awesome. But tamagoyaki is incredibly easy to make at home. I make tamagoyaki maybe once a week. It is my way of having eggs. It's like a croissant made completely out of eggs. All you need to make this dish are eggs, soy sauce, a little bit of dashi, and a little bit of mirin. Mix it up, pour a little bit into your pan, roll it up, pour some more, roll it up, and you're done. There's so many shorts, reels, and TikToks about how to make tamagoyaki. It's incredibly simple. Do yourself a favor, buy a tamagoyaki pan, and make tamagoyaki over the break. It's incredibly good. It's one of those dishes where you just make it and you have a bite and you're so glad that you made this and that it's in your life. You're so thankful. Every time I make tamagoyaki and I take a bite of it, I'm like, I have reached the pinnacle of human existence. Like this is the peak. This is what the top 1% eat. It's good. It's really good. Now, it's not gonna last that entire game, but it's there to kind of bring you into this spirit, into this sense of, I'm living my best life. I'm eating some tamagoyaki. I'm playing the game that I like. Yes, yes, yes. You want that, right? I want you to have that. And that's why it's my number 5. Number 4 is this weird healthy choice. Berries, grapes, strawberries. Yeah, let's talk a little bit about berries. Strawberries, very good. Really good in California, kind of mediocre everywhere else in the States. Now, strawberry is about a 5. Blueberries, probably the best of the berries, in my opinion. Those berries were, maybe about 6 out of 7. Seedless grapes. Ooh. These are really good. Now, for whatever reason, some grapes in Asia, the skin is really thick. And you can't eat them. You gotta peel it in your mouth and spit it out. And the seeds, you gotta spit out for it. Grapes with seeds? No, no thank you. No thank you. I had to put effort. I don't want to put effort into a snack. I want it right here. Just, done. I want that. I want that. Just like that. Super fast, super juicy, and refreshing. Like, there's a lot of sweet and savory stuff here, but like berries and grapes are just a nice burst of flavor that kind of nice you can have throughout the course of the game. And throughout the course of the game night, really, really quality stuff. This is the adult snack. This is when you kind of left your potato chips behind and you've upgraded to the finer things in life. Welcome to being an adult. Feels good, right? Yeah, it feels really good. Not hard, people. Number 3, chocolate. Dark chocolate. Now, I mentioned before that there are 2 instances where milk chocolate was okay. Number 1 was the Choco Pie. That's okay. You have a little bit, maybe some Twix. I'll let some Twix sneak in. A few American candy bars. That's okay. Also, these Japanese snacks, ooh, with the milk chocolate attached to this biscuit. Oh, these are melted. Well, what are you gonna do? It has like this. It has a nice little sailboat on it. Little graham cracker cookie here. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Yeah, these are good. These are really good. This is like one of my favorite snacks of all time. And it has milk chocolate on it, and I forgive it for that. And it's the only time, except for the Choco Pie and a few American candy bars, where I'll allow milk chocolate in this house. Otherwise, you're dead. You're dead to me, milk chocolate. I'm done with you. I'm done. You offer nothing new to the table. But this can stay. Look, you have to understand. When I left Taiwan to move back to America, I thought this would be out of my life forever. Forever. But I went to a local Asian grocery store and I saw that they had it. I almost cried. I literally almost cried. It's that good. But we're not here today to talk about this, just this. We're talking nice dark chocolate. And like bottom of the barrel is like maybe some Ritter Sport with some hazelnuts, or like Tony Chocoloni's like dark chocolate with sea salt and almonds. Like that's like these are nice. These are like bottom of the barrel dark chocolate. I'm talking proper dark chocolate. Nothing next to that chocolate area candy bar aisle of the grocery store. No, I mean go to the nice part of it. You get nice chocolate. You're an adult. Treat yourself better. Treat yourself. You want some crappy Hershey's Kisses? Pfft, no! Get yourself some proper dark chocolate. This is dark chocolate with sea salt and caramel. That's a snack. That is a snack. I'm not having like, why have potato chips when I can have that? Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? But chocolate has to be dark for me to enjoy myself. Maybe 50% is probably the lowest I will go. You're talking 70s are more my speed, maybe 80, 85. Yeah, I can kind of do it. The secret to have really, really dark chocolate, you gotta bite off a little bit and just let it melt in your mouth. And it kind of becomes sweet over time. And you just savor all that chocolate as you're thinking about your next turn. Think about your next turn as you're eating your snack. Don't just go off to La La Land. Otherwise, I will go crazy at the table. I will go crazy at the table. I'm going to get to number 2 in a second, but I want to finish this chocolate because it's... Oh, I'm feeling fat and sassy, and I know it. Number 2 is really high up on the list because it's really close to me. Nuts. For those of you who don't know, when I was a child, I was told by doctors that I'm allergic to peanuts and all forms of nuts, and I can't have any of them. Ever. I went from PB&J sandwiches going to school to ham and Swiss cheese. And it was a hard transition. And for decades, I couldn't have nuts. until a few years ago, a doctor says, Jay, you just are not allergic to them anymore. Go crazy. And I'm like, peanuts? Peanuts will kill me. Can I have peanuts too? And he said, yeah, go crazy. Eat them all. And while you won't see peanuts in this nut list, because after decades of being afraid of them, I still have this psychological barrier of like, no. But let's talk about nuts. Macadamia nut. You are useless and pointless without chocolate. Bye-bye. Brazilian nut. You are big and get out of here. No, nobody likes you. In the mixed nut barrel, Brazilian nuts are there and nobody chooses you on purpose. Nobody says, I want that Brazilian nut. No, it's just you're big and obnoxious. You're loud. Get out of here. Walnuts. You do absolutely nothing in the flavor profile. Nothing. But you get a pass because you have great texture. You add a good amount of texture to stuff, so you're great with salads. Pecans, also really good. These are pecans outside of Texas. Outside of Texas, we call them pecans. In Texas, we call it pecans. I don't know why. That's just the way it is. But pecans, I just want to caramelize you and just eat you all up because you're really, really good. Pistachio, you are excellent. I'm sorry, Tim. You need more pistachios in your snack collection. These are jalapeno flavored. Now, you come at me with some shell pistachios? No, that's work. If I want to eat mussels, I'll go have mussels. I don't want mussels when I'm having a board game. I mean, maybe it would be kind of nice. No, it's messy. It's absolutely messy. I want it already shelled and just pop it in the mouth and be done. Like this. But if you're going to offer mixed nuts at a board game day or board game night, you absolutely need to have a cashew. That's right, cashew. There's love in a cashew. I used to wonder what's inside here. No, it's love. I know it is. There's a lot of love in here. They're creamy, they're smooth. You can make all sorts of nice sauces with cashews. Cashews come in curries. It's so good. But if you give me a cashew that's like overly salted, that just dries out my entire mouth, you're done. You're dead to me. Go away. I don't want it. Give me roasted stuff. Don't give me raw cashews, because then that's a long conversation, and I'll have to do something with them, and it takes time. It takes a lot of time. Honorable mention. There is an honorable mention. This is the one dish that I can't make on my own. So I kind of make it an honorable mention because I feel uncomfortable putting it on that list. And this is baklava or baklava, however you want to pronounce it. Now, there are different variants of baklava or a baklava. There's the Turkish kind, where there's this egg roll with this weird thick syrup on it that is like very, very sweet. And it's really, really good. Now, there's a Southern Russian variant, which is very similar to the Greek style, where it looks kind of like a lasagna with different layers of goodiness, and that's the version that I like. That's what I want, and that's number 2. It's really good. Specifically, my wife's version, which I absolutely love, and when she makes it, and we have some at game night, it's great. It's great. It's really good. I love it. Absolutely love it. But it's not number 1. Number 1 is a bit of a cheat, and if you know anything, you already know what the answer is, and it is a little bit of a cheat because it takes everything on this list and kind of puts it together. Have you figured it out yet? Are you smart enough? Are you adult enough? Do you know what the answer is? Charcuterie. That's right. It's a proper charcuterie board. Crackers, Parma ham, olives, lots of gorgeous olives, nuts, berries, fruits, wasabi peas, chocolate, honey, everything you want on a plate. Yeah, that's right. That's how you game, people. That's how you game. People show me, look at my game night photos, and they have some really cool games, and then it's just pizza. Don't get me wrong, I like pizza. I like pizza a lot, but that's not how I game. I want a nice game, and I want a gorgeous, decadent charcuterie board out there in front of everyone that you just look at and just enjoy. That is the pinnacle of your gaming experience. You are an adult. Treat yourself like an adult. You deserve better. You deserve better than that pizza. That's right. Don't be lazy. Make that charcuterie board. All your friends will love you. They will thank you, give you high fives, and they'll eat all your expensive food. Now, I know some of you are going, what about this? What about that? What about this? I don't care. It's not on this list. This is my list. This is what I like. This is my list of best snacks to have at game night or game day. But the lesson here is treat yourself. You treat yourself to all these games, so when you put it on the table and you treat yourself to the gaming experience, elevate that experience with snacks that match it. Don't throw that opportunity away on some fast food, on some burgers and fries. Five Guys fries, get a pass. Treat yourself to something better because you've earned it. You've gone through a lot this year and you're here now. I'm proud of you. Going on to 2025 and for the rest of this year, make sure you treat yourself to some proper treats at the gaming table. Once again, my name is Jay. I play board games from Asia and I treat myself to some proper board game snacks. Happy holidays, everyone. I'll see you in the next year. I need to do more snack videos. I just do this all day. All day.